This is Blues View. Coming up, we speak to Alex McLeish after a battling draw at Eastlands. Hello and welcome to Blues View. I'm Paul Bradley and I'm joined in our Fort Dunlop studios as ever by Colin Tatham. Hi Colin.
Hello.
It was a hard-fought draw against Man City at Eastlands. What was your verdict on the game?
I think Blues got out of it what they deserved. Not necessarily for the fact that they were all guns blazing and attacking Man City. You can't really do that with the players they've got and the predicament Blues are in at the moment. But for their organisation, their sheer doggedness and defensive capability, they were very good and they thoroughly earned the point that they got. And bearing in mind that they lost 5-1 there last season and they were taken apart for large parts of that game, so it was a very good point, a very good performance in that respect. Shame that it didn't count for more in the long run.
I suppose Alex McLeish would be pretty happy that they restricted Man City to very few chances.
Yeah, a lot were pot shots from outside the box. They defended their area very well. They're very organised, as you would expect, and that's important because Blues have been a little bit ropey. They've made some poor errors defensively, which have cost goals, which has been unlike them. But as you said there, Paul, that they kept Manchester at arm's length for the most part, and the only real note of danger was 20 seconds into the second half that Milner got free, but Stephen Carr was there to save the day, clearing off the line, and he has been in excellent form over the last few weeks as well, which is a plus point.
And Blues had a penalty shout of their own.
Yeah, half an hour in, Liam Ridgewell goes through on the burst, seems to be clipped by Adam Johnson. Nobody really made that much of it, and almost Alex McLeish shrugged his shoulders afterwards, saying, well, he doesn't lose any sleep over them, they don't seem to be getting them at present, but maybe they should stop making a bit of a song and a dance and a fuss about these things, because it could matter. It could matter over the course of the season, and Tony Pulis was moaning about referees the other week, and he probably got a decision that maybe he wouldn't have done in the Blues game. But there's been so many instances that Blues can feel aggrieved about. Maybe they ought to make kick up a bit of a fuss about it.
And Blues have slipped into the bottom three now. How worried are Birmingham City, and how worried should the fans be?
It's a strange one. I think you've got to be worried. They are where they are for a reason. They have made bad errors. They're not scoring goals, and they need a bit more creativity. But that said, they're 3 points from 10th place. As we saw with Stoke, they were in the bottom three. They'd lost 5 on the spin. They suddenly win 2, and then all of a sudden everything's okay with the world. But Blues, they are drawing too many games. There's too much pressure on the defence. They need to do more at the top end of the pitch to take that sort of pressure off, to give them a bit more of a hope, rather than playing these battling sort of comebacks and sort of defensive dogged rearguard actions. But maybe that might not come unless they bring in players of a certain quality with a bit more pace, athleticism, which they tried to do in the summer, weren't able to do. So that's why it could be quite a long, hard season, and pretty much an attritional one for them.
Okay, Colin, well, thanks for that. After the game, we caught up with Alex McLeish. Here's what he had to say.
You're pleased with the point overall? You've probably taken that before.
Oh, of course, I would have taken it. We start with a point, and before the referee blows his whistle and we finish with a point. But we know that we've got a big fight in this Barclays Premier League. But we're not getting paranoid and panicky about looking at league tables in November.
Well, that was Alex McLeish. That's all we've got time for today on Blues View. Thanks, Colin, for joining me again today. And thank you for watching. We'll see you on Wednesday for more Blues View.